We are entering the July, which means that 6 months have passed, which means we are already mid-year. I'm gonna share my makeup favorites rather than waiting for last month of the year. I'm gonna do it mid-year. Maybe we'll do another round in the December as well, but for now we are gonna do the mid-year makeup favorites. I might do the skincare part as well, but for now it's all makeup. And hello, if you guys are stopping here for the first time, this is Daljeet, and on this channel we talk everything makeup and skincare. So if that is your area of interest too, please consider subscribing to my channel, which is Blush by Daljeet. Alright, let's start with the video. I can already see that it might be a big video, so if you want to grab a cup of coffee or tea, you can do it right now. And also, if you think what's up with my hair today, I just washed it, so I'm gonna let it air dry and we're just gonna roll with it, so bear with me. Okay, let's talk about the first product. It's K Beauty highlighter. It's a liquid highlighter. It's in the shade Champagne. K Beauty came up with it like in recent months, and I think they have 3 shades, and this is the one that I bought. I think when they were advertising it, they were just putting it on top of makeup, but I rather like it mixing up with the moisturizer or just using it on the bare face and then applying the foundation on top of it. It has quickly become my favorite, and I want to also say that I do have the elf one and I also have the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I have been liking this one. You just need a tiny drop of it and this is how it melts in your skin. It looks a bit bronzy, but it does not impact the shade of your foundation. It just make your base bit glowy. You can see it just has a nice sheen to it, and that's it. It doesn't have any visible glitter particles, so it doesn't highlight your texture, and that is why I have been loving this one. Next, I want to talk about a foundation. So my friend did a party makeup recently and sent me her pic, and her skin was looking all glowy and nice, and I asked her what base she was using. So this is the foundation that she was wearing that day. It's MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. This is not a new launch if I'm not wrong. I have tried MAC foundations earlier. I have tried NC40 and my foundations always turned out to be more yellow or more orangey. I did not like it anyhow, but when I tried this one, I tried, by the way, NC35 in this. It also oxidizes just after 30 or 40 minutes the foundation will oxidize on you. It will turn more yellow, so you have to be very careful while selecting your shades. But yeah, this one I tried. It makes your skin look flawless. It photographs very well as well. So yeah, I have been loving it. So if one MAC foundation I can recommend as of now, this will be the one. Once again, my shade is NC35, and for all other products as well, I'll just mention the shades in the description box down below. You can check them out. Let's talk about blushes next. I'm not at all a cream blush or liquid blush kind of person. For some reason, they always highlight my texture. But then I saw this Diam beauty blush. It was making rounds on the internet and I was influenced to buy it. Look at the packaging. It looks very luxe as well, right? I have heard that few people say that it is dupe for the nude sticks. I haven't tried them, so I cannot comment on them, but this product is really a nice one. This is the blush part or the colored part. They also have this white or golden part in here, which provides the dewiness, and it also has some skincare benefits. That is what they say, but I have always mentioned that I do not care about these skincare benefits much from a makeup product, but when you are getting it, it's an added advantage, so I'm good with that. And this is how it looks like. And also it's a multi-stick, so you can also use it on your eyes, on your lips as well. So it's like all-rounder product, one product, and you can make many uses out of it. I do not remember buying 2 shades of one blush, but as I said that I was sold, so I have 2 shades with me. I have Amour with me, I have ILY with me. Let me know if you want to see swatches for the Amour. I can do a Instagram reel maybe. Coming to the powder blush, I haven't seen any new exciting launch in the powder blush category, but I have this one from the K Beauty since last 1 or 2 years, and I have not liked anything more than this one. I have it in the shade Dusty Rose, and let me show you. This is how it looks like. It's a very beautiful blush. It has very nice undertones to it as well, and I'll say that it will suit fair, medium and even dark skin tone people. So sometimes when the blush is light, we think that it won't suit the dark skin people, but I've seen so many dark skin people rocking the light shades as well. It just need to have a perfect undertone, and this blush has the perfect undertones, and this is what it looks like. You can see it's a very beautiful dusty rose. It has some amount of mauve in here as well. So yeah, I haven't liked anything more than this, as I said, but recently I have also bought this one from the Corrector Cosmetics. I have seen some of the makeup artists using it, so that says a lot about this one. The shade is very similar to the K Beauty one. It's a bit more warm in here, but yeah, the shade is very good. It's more pigmented than the K Beauty one. The only reason I don't like it more than the K Beauty is that it doesn't have a mirror with it. So when you want to use it on the go, you will need additional mirror with it, and the K Beauty one already comes with a mirror. So that is why K Beauty is a winner for me. Let's talk bronzers now. I want to add that I haven't seen many bronzers or contour options in the Indian market yet. I think Indians are more about blushes rather than contouring their face, but I have this one from the Bahama. It's not a new launch. I have been buying this since last 4, 5 or 6 years, I don't remember it, and I have already used and repurchased it 2 or 3 times. This is what the Bahama looks like. It has good amount of warmth and cool tones to it, so it provides very good amount of bronziness, and yet your face looks very sculpted and very contoured. This is what it looks like. It's very pigmented, so you have to use it in a controlled way, but yeah, it doesn't look muddy on the skin, and that is the plus point with any of the contour or bronzer. Bronzers or contour can start looking very muddy in just couple of minutes, and it can spoil your makeup. And if you want a budget option, this is from the Curves and Lashes. They have done some good collection for the bronzers and contour. This one is the bronzer shade. It is very light, it's not pigmented, so if you are new to the makeup, you can use it because it's not very pigmented. It's very easy to control as well. You can see this one is the Bahama. You can clearly see it's very cool toned as compared to this one. This is the Curves and Lashes, and it has good amount of warmth undertone to it. I don't know the shade for the Curves and Lashes. I cannot see it, but I'll just check it out and add it in the description box. You can check that out later. Let's talk about face powders now. I haven't tried any loose powder recently. I haven't bought anything this year. I might give that a try in coming 6 months. I might dig into that in coming 6 months. But for the setting powder, this is the compact powder I have by the Verified. It's IRL Paris Filter Airbrush Powder, and this is what it looks like. Don't mind the foundation spots on this one. I just did my makeup and used this one. But yeah, I wasn't sure to buy this one because it looks very wide, so I wasn't sure if it will give any flashback or how it will look on my skin. But it is very translucent powder. When you use it, your foundation or base shade is not altered in any way. Let me see if I can swatch it, but it's very translucent. You won't be able to see. Yeah, I just swatched it here, but you won't be able to see anything. As I said, you won't even notice anything on your face, but your face looks like it is filtered. You won't be able to notice your pores, and your skin will look very even. So as the name says, it is really a real life Paris filter, and if there is one compact powder you can give it a try, this should be the one. It also has nice size mirror, so it is really good for the on the go touch-ups as well. To give it a try if you're looking for a nice compact powder. Let me add that I have been using it to set my under eyes as well. Now my under eyes are comparatively drier. If I go overboard with this one, they start looking drier, but if I use it in a controlled manner, they look really nice. Also, if you have dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, you all can use this one. It won't highlight any of the dry patches, or it won't make your makeup look cakey in any way. It also helps with the texture up to some extent. It won't control the texture, but because it has some sort of technology to it, they say that it is Paris filter, your skin does look really airbrushed in the real life. So yeah. For the concealers, I have tried 2 new concealers this year, and this is what that made to my favorites list. This is the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, and I'm in the shade 05 Golden. Next time I might buy a darker shade, because in that way I will be able to use it as the color corrector as well without the need of the orange concealer. But so far I have been able to use this shade. It matches my skin color perfectly. It comes with a pump. I am not loving this pump. I do not like the pump packaging on the concealer anyway. But yeah, coming to the coverage part, this provides the medium coverage. You can layer it up for the fuller coverage, but in one swipe you get the medium coverage out of it. It also settles into the fine lines because it has serum consistency to it, right? But once you set it with the powder, it won't budge anywhere. Today this is what I have been wearing. No orange concealer, just this particular concealer, and I have set it with the verified powder, and it is looking nice. It doesn't dry out my under eyes area. My under eye area is really drier, so if I use any full coverage concealer, it make it look very ashy and cakey as well. But this one has been working really nice. I haven't seen any of the dryness in my under eye areas with this one. So yeah, let's talk about lipsticks now. I have tried couple of lipsticks during last few months, but today I'm going to talk about these two. This one is Simply Nam. It's in the shade red, and this one is My Hues by the My Hues, and it is in the shade Rani Sa. It is MLBB sort of shade, and this one is a very beautiful red shade. Let me swatch this one for you. And the shade for this one is Poonam. It's a cool toned red. I am usually not a red lip person, but there are two reds that I like. One is by the MAC, the cult favorite Ruby Woo. Another one is this one, and this is what it looks like. It has good amount of pink and red in it. It's a blue toned one, and I'd say that it will suit majority of skin types. Do try it out if you're looking for a red lipstick. And yeah, it's a matte lipstick, but your lips will not feel dry with this one. You won't even notice having anything on the lips. The formulation for this one is really nice, and that is why I have bought another nude shade. I thought that it's a nude one, but it's like a slight darker brownish shade. It's the Hanna. They mentioned it as mauve shade, but it is a brown shade, not a mauve one. And this is what it looks like. For the deeper skin people, it might look like a nude shade, but it looks good, like pigmented in a good way on me. Again, I have done the swatches for these two lipsticks on the Instagram as well. You can check that out. And another one that is a good find again, it's by the My Hues in the shade 04 Rani Sa. It's again a beautiful shade. It is comparatively drier, so it has matte formulation, but it is a bit drier, so you need to moisturize your lips beforehand if you are applying this one. This is what it looks like. The formulation is more comfortable with this one, but this one has really nice shade range, especially for the My Hues. It has so many beautiful shades that will cater so many Indian skin tones. So do check it out if you are looking for something that is budget friendly. Simply Nam is comparatively a mid-end one. I believe these lipsticks are priced at $9.99. I'm not sure, but these are definitely under 700. Alright, I'm just left with the eyeshadows. I have again tried two of the new eyeshadow palettes this year, but this is the one that became my favorite. It's from the Huda Beauty Matte Cool Matte Obsessions palette, and this is what the color story looks like. It has some of the powder shades over here and some of the powder cream sort of shades over here. The texture is really nice. There is no kickback with this one. Doesn't settle into the lines, so yeah, really a nice one. When I bought this one, I thought I might not be able to use it as the shades look really cool tone, but on the skin they looks really nice. It has good amount of warmth in it for some reason. It is a cool obsession palette, but I still see some amount of warmth in it, so that is why it looks really nice on my skin tone as well. I have another one from the Huda Beauty that I liked. I'm not sure if they're still making that has really good warm brown undertones with it, but yeah, this is what it looks like. It has some of the browns, some of the pinks, some of the mauves in it, and yeah, it really shows nicely on the eyes. Let me swatch a couple of these for you. So yeah, you can see the browns, the pinks, the mauves. The texture is really nice, and the palette is really small. It comes with a mirror too, so if you are traveling, you can travel with this one as well. It has good amount of shades. You will be able to do neutral eye makeups with this, and if you really know how to play with the darker tones, maybe you can use it for the smoky eye makeup, but it doesn't have any glitters or any shimmers in it. So this is something that you want to consider. If you like more of the shimmers or warm tones, you might not like this one, but otherwise for the neutral day-to-day makeup, this is really a good one. But for the shimmers, I have two of the options. This is what I have been liking. This is the Mars Northern Lights in a pan, and this is what it looks like. It has dual tone shift to it, and let me swatch it for you. It is a very beautiful purple green shift to it. This is what it looks like. Can you see that? Somewhere it's looking brown, green, purple. It has a very beautiful sheen to it. If you layer it up, it will look very pigmented on the eyes as well. You can also treat it as one and done eyeshadow palette as well. I have created 1 or 2 looks with just this eyeshadow pan, and it looks really nice. Another option that I have is from the Colorpop. It's in the shade Ritz. It's Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitter. These are really chunky glitters, like not chunky in a bad way, but they look very shiny, very nice when the light hit on it. And this is what it looks like. If you are from the fair skin family, these might look quite orangish on you, but on my eyes they just look like plain glitters. I generally go ahead with a light shade of eyeshadow with this and then top it up with this, and when the light hits on it, you can see it like this sparkle really nicely, they twinkle really nicely. This is again one and done eyeshadow for you. Like if you want to apply just this and an eyeliner, mascara, you should be good to go. So if you have this, like it's a neutral eyeshadow palette, this and this, I think you should be able to create multiple looks with this one, and that's what I have been doing and loving about these. Alright, these were the makeup products that I've been loving and wanted to share with you in the mid-year makeup favorites. I will keep on trying some new makeup, and if I'm able to find some good gems, I will share with you in the 2024 makeup favorite video. I also plan to create skincare and body care favorites, so yeah, keep an eye on that as well. And yeah, let me know which is your 2024 makeup or skincare favorite in the comment section down below. And yeah, share this video with your family and friends, and if you haven't done yet, please consider subscribing to my channel, and do click on the bell icon right next to it so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. I'm gonna meet you next time. Bye bye.